You are not a product of your past. You are a product of what you carry from your past. Did you hear that? You are not a product of your past. You are a product of what you carry from your past. It's not what you have experienced in the past that shapes you, but what you hold on to from your past that defines your path in life. A lot of people go through the same kind of things in life, but each person's interpretation of the situation will be different based on what has happened to them. Two people may both be involved in accidents, but the way the both of them are going to respond to it will be entirely different. One might just get over with it, while the other, because his dad was also involved in an accident and died, he may react to it differently. His trauma may be more than the other person's own. That problem you are facing today did not start today. It's a combination of a succession of events in your life. If your dad, for example, was an alcoholic while you were growing up, that will either shape your life positively or negatively. Your thoughts or feelings about the past cannot change it. That's what makes it the past. The fact that you were constantly reminiscing about that bad decision you made, that marriage that failed, that loved one that died, the fact that your parents abandoned you doesn't change the fact about the situation. It has already happened, and that is why it is your past. You constantly thinking about it will only rob you of the joy you were to experience today. It's not like if you keep crying because your mom died, she's gonna come back to life. Or it's not as if you continue thinking that you are a failure because you made some really bad decisions in the past, that the facts will change. The deed is already done. All of that will only end up affecting your future. You are not a product of your past. So please, don't let the past influence your life negatively. Don't let the fact that you grew up in a broken home make you have a broken home. Don't let the fact that your parents were absentee parents turn you into an absentee parent yourself. Please don't let the fact that a parent of yours was an addict of some sort turn you into an addict of the same thing. It's not because your parents smoked that you should also smoke. The past guides our choices. We have real constraints, opportunities, and experiences based on the past. Right now, though those constraints and opportunities and experiences are what they are wishing that they were different, doesn't make them different. It is what it is. The past, so let it stay there. You are not your past. You are not the mistakes made in the past. You are not the things that happened to you. Maybe your parents told you that you weren't planned for, that you were a mistake. Maybe you were looking at your life and it seems like they were right and you are really a mistake. Nothing is working out for you. Things are seeming extremely hard, maybe because of the things that you did or that you experienced in the past. I come to you as a voice sent by God to encourage you that you were not here by chance. You were not a mistake. God purposefully put your parents together with a plan of having you. You were God's perfect creation. You were right here in life for a reason. You made those mistakes for a reason. You are on that path in life for a reason. Don't let your past determine or destroy the beautiful future that you have set before you. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." God has a plan for your life, and He is willing to walk you through it. One day, you will see that it was all worth it. That God let all those things happen to you in the past is for a reason. You may not see it right now. It may not make so much sense to you right now, but it is for your own good. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who were called according to His purpose." You were called according to God's purpose. You were called to fulfill destiny. See all those things you went through or you experienced in the past as molding blocks to your fulfillment of purpose. Imagine that you are to counsel couples on relationship problems or marital issues, Who is better to counsel them but someone who himself or herself has gone through similar situations? Maybe you were abandoned as a kid just so God can place you where you will be a blessing to someone's life. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you made that bad decision and lost all you had just so that you will be placed in a better place to advise others who are going to find themselves in the same situation as you tomorrow. So please do not let your past influence you negatively. Please do not let it stop you from being great. Do not let what happened stop you from being a blessing to others. There are lots of people in the world with issues that only you can fix. So what if you stopped beating yourself up for what you did or what you didn't do? What if you stopped wishing things differently from the way that they are or that they happened differently? What if you stop assuming that you are the mistake that you made? Or that you are a bad person because you made a couple of wrong decisions? What if you stop being so hard on yourself? What if you chose to let the past be what it is, the past, and focus on today, on now, on where you are and how to make tomorrow better than yesterday? Just maybe you will start seeing the possibilities of advancing. Maybe you will start seeing ways to move ahead, to move towards the future that you want by effectively using the present opportunities that you have presented before you. Perhaps you would start believing or in or with you in the past. It really doesn't matter. You are here right now, so make the most of it. Life is but an endless chain of presents and choices. You have never been your past. You were not the mistake you made. You are not the child that you were in the past. You were not as naive as you were in the past. You were not the choices you made.